Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, do you need to stand out and get noticed? Look no further than Solar Tint and Graphics. They specialize in residential and commercial solar film, security film, and decorative film installation. In addition, they do signs as well as vehicle tinting and wraps. In fact, their graphics team does some of the best work around. Whether it's vinyl banners, vehicle signage, or you want to have the coolest looking ice chest in town, Solar Tint and Graphics will take care of you. And when you need window film for your home or business, they have exactly what you need. They use only top-of-the-line film, proven to save you big on your electric bills and stay beautiful. Not only will you save money, but the beauty and comfort have an immediate impact on how you feel and how the world sees you. So why wait? Visit SolarStopTX.com or call 361-570-7867. That's Solar Tint and Graphics. SolarStopTX.com. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming Brother Gary Moses to the show. Brother, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine, Chris. Good to be with you as always, sir. Man, like we say each week, the week just flies by, doesn't it?
It sure does. A lot of fun stuff, and luckily, knock on wood, nothing negative going on. I love that.
No, nothing negative. It's all good. And staying busy with the many pleasant things that we do. I just came out of a huge week in UHV, had their sports banquet. We did that, the Top Chef competition. I could go on and on. So many great events and another array of great events coming up this week, sir. And I know you're involved in a bunch of it yourself.
Well, I try to be. I nobody's is as involved as you are, but I do my part.
Yeah, you do your part. You're doing it great. And I appreciate the opportunity to come on and spread the word around through this show with you, Chris. Thank you very much. And I want to thank our sponsors, too. I've been seeing James Kurth out there. And I talked to one of our previous sponsors, Tina Goodner. She's out there wishing us the best. And I know you've got a lot of other great people as a part of this super show. Right, sir?
Yes, sir. We have a whole bunch of people that we point out in every show, and we couldn't do it without them. I will say that if you're interested in being a part of the show, reach out to myself or Gary, yeah.
And we'll put you in contact and get you fixed up. Yeah, Chris, we can always use some more good people to help get the word out with their great products. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, doing a lot with charity, so many great charities. You'll hear us mention a bunch of them as we go through our list. I do want to mention for Thursday, Innovation Collective has this Think Big Festival this weekend, today, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm going to be there for some of it, but Thursday is going to be tough. It's 5:30 to 8:30 at 120 Main. They'll kick it off, the summit reception right there. It's a great way to get some good thoughts out and follow up on possibility of some super things happening in our community, right, Chris?
Yeah, and you mentioned Friday. I'm going to be there Friday. That's the Tech Carnival. It's happening outdoors, kind of right catty corner from Mother Clucker's there at 120 Main.
Right.
And there's going to be so many cool things, robotics and drones and face painting and lots of vendors. I think it's going to be fun.
Well, I'm going to be out there for some of that, too. There's a ton of stuff going on. We're going to get as much as we can, even here tonight, Thursday. The one I'm going to be at for most of this is Downtown Rhythms with the Victoria Symphony Orchestra. And that's going to be De Leon Plaza. They've got a portion of the symphony playing plus some other great guests. And it's just exposing people to the music and the arts. And that's a free event, De Leon Plaza. So you can go to one and get to the other on Thursday night. I'm going to walk in between both of them. And really great stuff. And then let's go back to Innovation Collective. They have a Saturday event, a portion of it closing it out, awards and reception, and that's in the afternoon again, I think at 120 Main. So, yes, there's so much going on. You want to be a part of it. You can get a hold of Carissa Winters to get more information on that.
Yeah, Carissa's great. Her and Terry Moten, they both do so much with the Innovative Collective.
Yes, sir. Now, with that, it is a great group of people, and you're going to learn a lot, too.
Yeah.
We have Murder at the Derby tonight also, Theater Victoria at the Victoria Educational Gardens from 6 to 9. It's a fundraiser for the theater, but it's a dinner and a mystery at the same time. I like that. And then Hot Rod Tour of Texas is kicking off with their party at Aerocrafters tonight. They're going to be heading out on a 500-mile trek, and they're from 7:30 to 10:30. You can see a bunch of these cars, hot rods, over at Aerocrafters on Thursday night. This is just all tonight. There's I say we're Murata, Victoria East, Karen Slusher. She's doing her spring fling this afternoon till 4 o'clock. You can check that out. So there's a lot going on, and I mean to tell you, I don't know if we got enough time to get them all in, but I'm going to try to do the best I can, sir.
Nice.
Well, that's Thursday. That's enough. Thursday's loaded. Friday, First Aid Bank has their crawfish boil at 6 o'clock. I know we have Innovation Collective. We already spoke about that. The Walked-In Alzheimer's has a nutrition event where Nutrition Vibes is going to give part of their proceeds to the Walked-In Alzheimer's. That's 3602 Houston Highway. There's also Friday night. You heard of John Conley, Chris? John Conley's sharing the stage. He's on the stage, the charity concert series, and that is Friday night at the Welder Center starting at 7:30. Great singer, great concert series and for charity, for different charities. And then also Friday, the Black and White Gala, Victoria Community Center, benefiting our youth leadership programs. It's dinner and live music, so that's going to be a good one. I'm not going to be able to get them all, brothers. We're going to have to select a few, but we can't get them all that night either, can we?
Yeah, no.
Now, we want to bring up this time so we won't forget before we get into Saturday and Sundays. Chris, we have the Parade of Homes right around the corner coming up, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we have to thank Crossroads Builders Association for sharing all that info with us and helping sponsor on the show, too.
Yes, sir. They're sponsoring that great event. I've gone to those Parade of Homes for years now. I always love looking at new homes, and you're going to see a bunch. I heard there's, 10, 12 of them on there. I haven't looked at the tickets yet, and you're going to see something you like. And if nothing else, get some ideas for the future because they really have the latest and sharpest techniques you're going to see. Parade of Homes, Victoria, brought to you by the Crossroads Builders Association. So that's a keeper, and we're going to be talking more about that as we go down the road.
Hey, the Parade of Homes is coming up. The Parade of Homes is an annual event showcasing the latest in home building design, floor plans, architecture, state-of-the-art technology, interior design, outdoor living, furniture decor, landscape design, and new home trends in products and services throughout the Victoria and Crossroads area. It's happening May 5th through 7th, May 10th, and May 12th through 14th. It's cash only, $15. Tickets may be purchased at the following locations during business hours. Beginning Friday, April 28th, Crossroads Builders Association, Crossroads Flooring and Design, Hall Lighting and Design Center, Young Tile and Granite, Kitchen and Bath Showplace, Sherwin-Williams Company, and SRU Home Store. Looking for a trustworthy and reliable real estate inspector? Look no further than Berry Inspections. James Berry has worked for over 27 years in public safety and is still active as a police officer. That means you can count on receiving the highest integrity, trustworthiness, and dedication to what's right. He provides comprehensive and thorough inspections to ensure your peace of mind when buying or selling a property. Don't leave the safety and security of your investment to chance. Contact Berry Inspections today at 361-298-0472.
All right, Saturday, here we go. The 1,000 Strong Overcoming Obstacles 5K, 10K, put on by the Restoration House Ministries. 7 o'clock in the morning at the Patriot Park. That's the registration. Race time is 8 o'clock. fundraiser for them. American Legion Post 166 special event from 10 to 5 at 1402 East Santa Rosa. It's an event to highlight the veterans' needs. They're there to help you, but they're going to have a fair out there at the same time. They're trying to lower veterans' rates for disabilities and helping them with all kind of different causes. And there's going to be entertainment out there, so check that out at American Legion. Also Saturday, the Hope of South Texas in the morning has their 5K run walk at Riverside Park at 8 o'clock. Now, this one, did you ever have any dealings, brother, with Mission Valley, the elementary school?
Well, no, I actually didn't. I went to Allo, went to Smith, went all over the places, but not Mission Valley.
All right. Well, they're going to be tearing down that school and rebuilding a new one. They're having a get-together, Mission Valley School alumni reunion this Saturday from 4 to 6, where you can reminisce and talk about the good old times. That's at Mission Valley. That's Saturday.
I love that.
I do too. And then there's a Veterans Appreciation Day at Hallettsville, Casey Hall, 10:30 in the morning. Program starts at 11:30. Saturday night now, brother. I don't know if I can get to the Innovation Collective there too. There's so many. I've got a bunch of these during the day, but in the evening, the Victoria area nurse practitioners are having their fundraiser a night in Vegas at the Officers Club at the airport. And
nice.
That's from 6 in the evening till midnight. It's a benefit for the area nurse practitioners. So got that one. I've been doing that for years, and then they took a break during that time for the pandemic, and now we're back at it again.
Sweet.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, one more time, the symphony for this year, they have their last performance at the Victoria ISD Fine Arts Center, 7:30 in the evening, and it's the hits of Gershwin. So that's going to be Saturday night. You know that'd be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Talk about some great classic hits. Those Gershwin tunes are the best.
They're terrific. It's fantastic. And also Saturday is the Victoria Farmers Market, 9 to 1, Patty Dotson Public Health Center. And that was Saturday now. Now, you know we got more because it's coming up on Sunday, sir.
I love it.
And here we go again. The Spring Youth Art Show at the Victoria Art League was postponed from last Sunday to this Sunday due to the weather. Elementary, middle, and high school students will get their awards for their hard work. And then also the VFW will have their art awards over there at the Victoria Art League starting at 1 o'clock. The doors are open, and they'll give out their awards too this Sunday. So we got two great award sets coming out. And then also Sunday, it's Heritage Day. First English Lutheran Church. You know where that church is on Main Street, sir. You go by that probably a lot of times. They're having their big barbecue fundraiser for charity. 11 to 1, the barbecue meal. There's a live auction at 12:45, and there's some great auction items that they have there, and you can check that out Sunday. So many good charities and fundraisers. I would say if you like barbecue, listen to this one. Also Sunday, the Nursery Volunteer Fire Department fundraiser, and they're at KB's Barbecue starting at 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, $12 a plate. Silent auction over there, so take your pick. Or go to both. Get plates for the whole week, right?
There you go.
You can do it. I can tell you that right there. So want to mention that, sir, going on. And let's see. Next week, a lot of great things going on, too. I got that. There's going to have yoga at the Navy Museum every Monday in May, starting at 5:30. The VFW, of course, has it every Wednesday still. The coffee and donuts in the morning, 8:30 to 10 for the veterans and anybody else, free. And hamburger night in the evening from 5 to 8 o'clock, and that's $6 for a hamburger and chips. And then, again, that coming up next week when we get back together, we'll be going to the Parade of Homes banquet that night. I'll be doing that one. So that's going to take us all the way to next week. Look how much stuff is going on, sir.
Yeah, and look at it this way. You can hit the barbecue, you can hit the coffee and donuts, then next week go to yoga and burn it all off.
Burn it off right there at the Navy. We have one of our girls from the Health Flex going to be doing the class. You're right, Chris. Good point to make right there. Man, oh, man. So I can tell you it's happening. A lot of good stuff, and we hope that all of y'all can get out there and take part in it. I know you will, and I'm going to be out as many things as I can get to and do. There is such a variety here as we wind down April, getting into May with the end of school right around the corner.
Sounds good. I do want to take a second. You mentioned some of the sponsors. I want to run through them real quick. Solar Tinting Graphics, Paul and Tony Nardini, James Barry Inspections,
Right.
Courtney and Sam at Rankin's Nursery, of course,
they're
Crossroads
great.
Builders Association. Yeah, I tell you, I love these guys, and they're the ones who bring this all to you.
They're good people, and Tony and you're talking about her husband and them, they're good people. All of these that you've got and the ones that you've had for a number of shows that we had before, we appreciate all of them, and I know that a lot of them will be coming back and staying with us. Yeah. So anyway, good times, good people. Check them all out. Check out the events, and have a great week. You too, Chris.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming Courtney and Sam Poland to the show. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good, Mr. Chris. How are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. We mentioned before we started recording, the sun came out, and that's a big deal.
I know. It's been a rare sight lately.
Yeah, definitely. So talk about what you guys have got going on. You mentioned last time the Children's Discovery Museum. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we planted the planters at the Children's Discovery Museum today. At 11 o'clock, we had a couple kids from the Discovery Museum that were there, a couple that came, and super cool. We also had the Vine School. Some of their students actually came out as well. It was such a good turnout. I think it only took us like 45 minutes, but it's always so fun to watch everybody else get into flowers and like watch the excitement on, you know, the little kids' faces or the parents that brought their kids, and, you know, kind of like going back to like simpler things where, you know, it's just really cool to see everybody have a good time.
And so what happens with those, the plantings that you do? Is it just being decorative around there, or what goes on with that?
Yeah, so we did a couple of our smaller landscape staples, so some foxtail ferns and some flax lily in the middle. And then we did some really pretty periwinkles, like to border it, and periwinkles flow like crazy. So in like 2 to 4 weeks, they are going to be overflowing with lots of different colors of those. They just are so fun, and the pots over there are bright blue, so all the colors in there pop so well. It's just a really nice, welcoming touch that they've added to the Children's Discovery Museum right before you walk in.
I love it. I love it. And the saying is April showers bring May flowers, but they also bring bugs. So what's up with bugs?
They definitely do. We are getting right into insect season.
Yes, sir. It's a good time to put out. We have a product that's a high-yield bug blaster above and below. It will get those insects on the surface as well as below the soil. So that will take care of everything you need to do for this time of the year. Keep your grass green and healthy. Nice.
And then I guess let's talk about what we should be planting right now.
Well, if the ground's soft, you know, it's not a bad time to plant trees.
Right.
We are going to have to, the main thing is we're going to have to keep them watered through summertime. But, you know, with those trees really flushing out with the springtime sun that we rarely have, but they really are starting to flush out. Now's a great time to get a pretty tree in your yard.
Excellent. And I saw on the Facebook page just a whole bunch of beautiful flowers. What all do you have in, whether it's trees, flowers, you name it? What do you have in now that people should come check out?
I will be honest, we pretty much have everything. We have such a big selection. My husband does the majority of the ordering, and he is so good at keeping a lot of things in stock. We also have a want/call list. So when somebody wants something that we don't have in that we're going to get in, we give them a call, shoot them a text when those things come in as well. And that really helps us, that binder helps us order and, you know, make sure that we're getting those things in that everybody wants as well. So it is a win-win.
Excellent, excellent. Anything else before I let you go?
Watch out for snakes.
Yeah, I did kill one on my property.
I just met my second snake walking back over for this, so yeah, watch out for snakes is my only advice.
Yeah, definitely. I don't recommend killing most of them, but this one was a water moccasin, and we have grandbabies to visit, so I had to get rid of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I ran into a copperhead earlier, and this one was luckily just a friendly snake, so that was fine.
Right. Well, cool. Courtney and Sam, thank you again so much, and I look forward to talking with you next week.
All right.
Yes, sir. That
Thank you,
sounds
sir.
good. Thank you.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show, all the great interviews. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And, of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria, and hey, keep it real.